And welcome to the Orange Gymnasium. It's it's volleyball time. Class 3A Region 4, Aaron West along with Derek O'Neill. Derek, how are you?
Well, I'm nervous, and you make me even more nervous when you say things like basketball.
Sometimes, Derek, you've heard the phrase when someone says someone is out of sorts.
Yeah.
I would say you have been out of sorts, Derek.
Well, I would agree pretty much all day. I have never been as nervous, as a parent for a game as kind of I am here tonight. So
out of sorts.
You bet.
I think tonight's volleyball game has the potential to be just one that's going to be remembered potentially. It could be really, really good.
Yeah, I think it is going to be really good.
So I hope that people are tuning in, and if you're anywhere in the Red Oak area, come on down and watch some good volleyball here in Red Oak at the Orange Gym. It's Red Oak and Clarinda. It's the Class 3A Region 4, the finals. And now the winner of this makes a trip to the state tournament.
They do.
The loser's season is over.
Green banner is on the line.
That is it, Derek. So I do want to say, as we get started here, we do want to say thanks to our sponsors. So on air, make note of our sponsors as we move along through the evening. And when you have the opportunity, jot them down and say thank you. We do want to say thanks to our pregame sponsor. By the way, it is the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show. We do want to say thanks to Rex's Plumbing for being our postgame sponsor, our ace and our block sponsor. Allie Pointer Maquetto, thanks to those fine folks for being our kill sponsor.
You bet.
Biggs Recon Construction, our match adjustment, Body Basic Chiropractic, Dr. Byer, for our match adjustment, and SWIC, Southwestern Community College stats and lineups here tonight. So say thanks to those sponsors. They make our streaming possible. Thanks to our sponsors on air that make it possible for us to be here on air, and certainly we are looking forward to it. Okay, Derek, where do we want to jump in this evening? This is a big one. This is a big one.
This is a big one. So, regular season long over, regional games here, and we are at a regional final. So kind of what we thought, honestly, was going to happen when we looked at the regional pairings here for our region was, kind of a Red Oak Clarinda game and a rematch from just a couple weeks ago here in one of our final home games, regular season home games, senior night and everything. Tigers took that one. So big rematch and a green banner on the line. And these teams have faced each other.
They know
this
each
is
other.
The third time of 4 seasons now that we've faced each other in some sort of regional game. So
these teams know each other too, Derek, so they know who's across the net. Will there be a little bit of gamesmanship or a little bit of adjustment to try to throw the other team off, you think?
I fully expect there to, be some of that. I think there's going to be some confidence. We'll say confidence.
Yeah.
By both teams out there that may come across as maybe just a little cocky, but that's okay, right?
Yeah.
These girls, all of them, have earned the right to kind of be that at this point in the season, right?
You're at the regional final, Derek.
They're here for a reason.
Because they're good.
Tigers 37-2 on the season, and Clarinda 26-11. Both those records are outstanding, getting them to this point, and we really expect some great volleyball here tonight.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, say thanks to some of our sponsors, and we will be back here in just a few minutes and get into this pregame. And again, I just want to say, if you're in the Red Oak area or really anywhere.
At Clarinda Regional Health Center, we're here to keep your student athletes in the game. We have a team of providers ready to care for annual or preventative services, specialists trained in orthopedic injury care, dietitians to ensure proper nutrition, an athletic trainer, and a team of physical therapists ready with the latest rehab solutions should the unexpected happen on or off the field. Learn more about how we can serve your student athletes at clarindahealth.com.
Yeah, gotcha.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda. We want to be your GM dealer. We have highly qualified and trained technicians ready to work on your vehicle. Anything from recalls to warranty work and beyond, we are your GM dealer. Our service department is open 6 days a week for all your service needs. We even have an express lane for those no-appointment quick oil changes. Visit our website at shoremotor.com to request an appointment or give Mike or Amanda a call at 712-542-6581. We are your GM dealer. Shore Motor Company, just south of the square in beautiful Clarinda.
Stars.
Cooler weather is here. Is your home ready? Call Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Right now, get 0% special financing. Buy today and pay over time with a carrier credit card or choose fixed rate financing for up to 120 months with Green Sky upon approved credit. Don't wait for the chill. Get your home cozy and comfortable with 0% financing with Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Call 712-623-3191 for more details on financing. That's Allensworth Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is their business.
Here in Red Oak this evening. Melanie, running all of our production software, our streaming software. Mel, so talk to me a little bit about our sponsors.
Yes, our streaming sponsors at this point in the season are extremely important.
Yes.
Some people may know, some people may not, that at the end of the season, it's a whole new ball game, and
postseason's a little different.
Postseason's a little different when it comes to streaming and the state and requirements. And so, without going into that a lot, I'm just going to say we really do appreciate our streaming sponsors for postseason. And so tonight we want to say thanks. A big shout out to Alley Pointer Marketo Architecture. Woo!
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, yeah. Shore Motor Company. Thanks to Josh and the folks at Shore Motor Company. Allensworth Heating and Cooling. Clarinda Regional Health Center. So thanks to those folks who have allowed us to stream.
That's what makes it possible,
and
right there.
That's really cool. We got some sponsors from both schools here tonight on the stream.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of great friends down in Clarinda, absolutely, and a lot of great relationships down in. We appreciate our all of our partners down in the Clarinda area. Okay, Derek, how do we get to where we're at here, the regional finals?
You bet. So regions started here 3 games ago. So Red Oak defeated Clark 3-0. Then they took on Atlantic, who was the winner of the Atlantic-Shenandoah game last Thursday, and they beat Atlantic 3-0. Clarinda took on Sheraton in their first match in a 3-0 win, and then they beat Creston, who was the winner against Creston and Centerville. The Clarinda-Creston match went 3-1, and that is how we are here tonight with a Red Oak and Clarinda regional final game.
You bet. It is the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show. So, Derek, if you were going to line these two teams up, match them up kind of on the season, and then historically match these two teams up for me here, and we'll have our Southwestern Community College stats and lineups here. So match these two teams up.
So at this point in the season, you know, there's not a lot of individual performances that change the overall stat line. You've got 40 games amongst these teams almost that kind of make up where we are today. But from just a bound matchup, season leaders, you've got Clarinda with assists, Ellery Bird, a freshman, at 9.1. Just barely behind Red Oak's Emily Siebenecker, a senior, at 9.5 assists per game. That's per set. Kills, we have Miley Wagner, a sophomore for Clarinda, with 3.6 per set. You have Jocelyn O'Neill, a sophomore, at 4.1 per set. Total blocks, we have Carson Wellhausen, a senior, with 48. For Red Oak, you have Carly Jenkins, also a senior, with 53. Digs, for Clarinda, you have Maddie Cole, a senior, with 4.1 digs per set. We have Mariel Ramirez, a junior, for the Tigers, at 3.9 per set. Serve aces, Miley Wagner, again, sophomore for the Cardinals, comes in at 0.5 per set. Kaylee Erickson, a freshman, coming in at 0.6 per set. So you can just see right there the season leaders right on top of each other. When we look at team stats, assist per sets, the Tigers take the edge at 11 to the Cardinals 10.7. Kills per set, again, almost dead even with the Tigers at 11.9 to the Cardinals 11.5. Kill attempts per set, the Tigers at 28.9, just behind Clarinda's 30.8. Blocks per set, the Tigers come in at 1.8 to Clarinda's 1.2. Digs per set, 16.7 for the Tigers, 16.3 for the Cardinals. Serve aces per set, 2.4 for the Cardinals, 2.2 for the Tigers. Serve successes per set, 18.4 for the Cardinals and 19.5 for the Tigers. Serve attempts per set, 20.8 for the Cardinals and 21.4 for the Tigers. Serving efficiencies, Tigers take that just barely at 91.3% to 88.4%. So, as expected, you have the two best teams in the region competing, and they've got very comparable statistics. Red Oak has seen Clarinda a couple times this season. I think in either the Gatorade scrimmage at the beginning of the year and then the regular season Hawkeye 10 match, which they won there at the end of the season. When it comes to the last 5 matches, Clarinda comes in beating Creston and Sheraton to get here to this regional final. They also have a win against Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln in a tournament, a loss to Bennington, Nebraska in a tournament, and a loss to Trainer, Iowa in a tournament. The Tigers have a win against Atlantic and Clark to get here to the regional final. They also have wins against Greene County, Van Meter, and a highly ranked Norwalk in 4A to round out their last 5 with all wins. Historically, Red Oak leads this series 32-8 with matches going back to 2008. Now, I do want to comment, in the past 4 years, I think I said this at the beginning, we've seen Clarinda now, including tonight, 3 times in a regional game. So last year was an exception. We did not see them in a regional game. The Tigers took that really tough 5-set loss from Van Meter, where we saw scores in the 30s.
Yes.
Fitting for October when you go with the World Series and how long that went.
Wasn't that something?
Yeah,
Wow.
But in the past, since 2002, we've got Red Oak taking the regular season game, Clarinda taking the postseason match there. In 2023, Clarinda took the regular season game, and the Tigers took the postseason match. Before that, 2021 to clear back to 2012, it's all Tigers. And that's kind of what I'm hoping here for tonight. I will be fair. We got some great sponsors from Clarinda, and we get a lot of great comments. Yep.
But here's the deal: Derek O'Neill, the father of Jocelyn O'Neill and Ellie O'Neill, so a little bit of the dad vibe going on. That's why I mentioned early on when we started our broadcast,
more than just a little bit,
that I don't think I have seen Derek as out of sorts before a ball game as tonight. So a lot on the line there, but I know that it'll be just fine, and people understand. So you do a great job with that, Derek. So again, we do want to say thanks to our sponsors, Jones Mechanical, our pregame sponsor, and then we do want to say thanks to Southwestern Community College for looking at our lineups there. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in Red Oak after this.
When agriculture is your business, hard work is a way of life. It's early mornings and late nights. It's anticipating challenges, solving problems, forecasting, and seeing every single task through to the end, because you've got a lot of people who depend on you. At PCSB, we believe your bank should work just as hard to help your business grow. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com.
To Red Oak, it is the volleyball action finals, Class 3A Region 4 finals. Winner goes to state, and the loser's season comes to an end. It's the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show. Derek, along to what we were just talking about before we went to break, the father of Jocelyn O'Neill, Derek O'Neill, with us, and congratulations to Jocelyn on the Sports Illustrated Class 3A Iowa Player of the Year.
Yeah, regular season player of the year. They do kind of
cool is that?
That is cool. I mean, huge shout out to all of the Red Oak community and everybody that we know that participated in that. She got nominated, which is a huge honor, with about I think 8 other 3A players, and then it was a fan vote, so it's kind of a fun popularity thing to get your communities and your friends and family involved. So, but yeah, she comes away with the win in that, and really, really excited and just happy that she's able to get some recognition for all of her hard work there.
Absolutely. But Derek, really both of these teams are loaded with great players, and I know that we talked about it the last time it was Red Oak and Clarinda that played. On the Clarinda side, you got Addison Wagner, you have Carson Wellhausen, you have Kylie Meyer. It seems like those girls have been playing for 33 years. They have been playing, and that's because they've been playing since they were freshmen.
They have
good.
Great freshman class. Jocelyn has played against most of them in seen them as competitors in track also.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, they're out there on the basketball court. They're just doing it all. And I would say these two teams, historically, since they've been in middle school and junior high, there have matched up very well against each other. And, it's no exception here. We've seen, I think I saw Addison Wagner got either her 1,000 kill or became the all-time kills leader for Clarinda and something like that. So, I mean, they're achieving those same kind of milestones, which is exciting. I'm happy for those kids. I want all of the Southwest Iowa athletes and schools to do well here. So
absolutely. It is the Jones Mechanical
except tonight. I just want to say except tonight.
It's the Jones Mechanical pregame show. Come on down to Red Oak. You still have plenty of time to come down to Red Oak and enjoy a great volleyball game. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more with the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show after this.
Cooler weather is here. Is your home ready? Call Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Right now, get 0% special financing. Buy today and pay over time with a carrier credit card, or choose fixed rate financing for up to 120 months with Green Sky upon approved credit. Don't wait for the chill. Get your home cozy and comfortable with 0% financing with Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Call 712-623-3191 for more details on financing. That's Allensworth Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is their business.
Come in the door.
At Clarinda Regional Health Center, we're here to keep your student athletes in the game. We have a team of providers ready to care for annual or preventative services, specialists trained in orthopedic injury care, dietitians to ensure proper nutrition, an athletic trainer, and a team of physical therapists ready with the latest rehab solutions should the unexpected happen on or off the field. Learn more about how we can serve your student athletes at clarindahealth.com.
Yeah, I need to burn through some here. Welcome back to the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show. And again, Derek, thanks for that lineup and that run through the Southwestern Community College stats and looking at some of those season stats as well. Thoughts on tonight's match, Derek?
I honestly, I don't know how much else to add here. I think the SWIC stats we went through earlier, they edge the Tigers, but you're at this point in the season for a reason, and you as a team really deserve to be here. I expect both teams to be playing on their toes, maybe pulling out some things that they haven't shown the other at the regular season, or something that they've seen on film. But as a Tiger fan at heart and a dad of two players out there, I'm fully expecting to celebrate here.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show after this.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda. We want to be your GM dealer. We have highly qualified and trained technicians ready to work on your vehicle. Anything from recalls to warranty work and beyond, we are your GM dealer. Our service department is open 6 days a week for all your service needs. We even have an express lane for those no-appointment quick oil changes. Visit our website at shoremotor.com to request an appointment, or give Mike or Amanda a call at 712-542-6581. We are your GM dealer. Shore Motor Company, just south of the square in beautiful Clarinda.
Should be a good one. Class 3A Region 4 Finals, and the house is packed, Derek.
It will be a good one.
It is packed. Yeah. It will be a good one, that's for sure. It's the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show, and thanks to Jones Mechanical for being a sponsor. We're going to take a quick run through the SWIC lineups here, Southwestern Community lineups for the visiting Clarinda Cardinals. Maya Harris is a junior for the Clarinda Cardinals. Isla Johnson, a freshman, right side and outside hitter. Riley Maher, a freshman. You have Olivia Alexander, a senior, middle hitter, 5'10". Audrey Gray is a sophomore, 5'4". And Stevie Wilmus is a junior at 5'3". Starters and the girls we'll be talking about here tonight, Miley Wagner, a sophomore, and just a lot of fun to watch play volleyball. Ellery Bird is a freshman. She's the setter. Kylie Meyer, a senior. Addison Wagner, a senior. We visited about her a little bit in the pregame. Kelby Gray, we'll be talking about Kelby tonight as well. Elise Stroud, a freshman outside hitter. And we have Carson Wellhausen, 6'1", senior, right in the middle, and she is something to watch in the middle. Maddie Cole will be a senior. She's the libero for the Cardinals. For the Red Oak Tigers, Jersey Edie, freshman, 5'2". We have Ellie O'Neill that we'll be talking about a lot tonight, a freshman at 5'7". Amber Ray, a junior, 5'4". Ella Blackman is a sophomore, 5'7". Audrey Johnson, a junior, 5'5". And Miley Johnson is a freshman, 5'6". Now, again, of course, we'll talk about Mario Ramirez a lot tonight. The libero stepped in that role, just a real great leader for the Red Oak Tigers. Jocelyn O'Neill, 5'10", senior for the Red Oak Tigers. We visited a little bit about Jocelyn. And then, like I said, little sister Ellie O'Neill, freshman, 5'7". She's a lefty. Emily Siebenecker, a senior at 5'5". Carly Jenkins, a senior, 5'9". Natalie Johnson, a junior, 5'8". Kaylee Erickson coming in and doing a great job behind the service line for the Tigers, a freshman, 5'2". Keely Jones, a junior at 5'8". And Sophie Snyder, a junior at 5'6". Those are your SWIC lineups. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of the Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show after this.
Cooler weather is here. Is your home ready? Call Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Right now, get 0% special financing. Buy today and pay over time with a carrier credit card or choose fixed rate financing for up to 120 months with Green Sky upon approved credit. Don't wait for the chill. Get your home cozy and comfortable with 0% financing with Allensworth Heating and Cooling in Red Oak. Call 712-623-3191 for more details on financing. That's Allensworth Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is their business.
Game question for you.
Hang on. To Red Oak. Announcements being made. Lineups will be announced here shortly, Derek. What are your thoughts?
Man, I'm nervous for these kids, but I honestly think they look just pretty chill. It's just another game for them, and go out there and take care of business.
It's the Jones Mechanical pregame show, and Derek, what a great crowd from both schools.
Oh yeah, super
fantastic crowd here tonight for both fan bases. So I think it's going to be fun. It's already,
man. I love great crowds like this, and just it is exciting. There's an energy that comes with that that's just, it is hard to describe and hard to replicate ever.
It's loud in here already, and we have the announcements going on here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They're loud for the announcements, so that is super exciting and super fun. Again, I've been saying, and I'm going to continue to say, if you hustle down, you can watch a good volleyball game here this evening. Make note of our sponsors, both on air and our streaming sponsors, when you have the opportunity. Say thank you to those sponsors, because they are the ones that make it possible for us to be here and do what we do. Derek, thanks to you, because I know today a little bit out of sorts today, but you put a lot of work. I kid Derek about bringing his spreadsheets and all the analytics, but you study this stuff.
It's
something you love, and
it's fun, and I follow the kids around doing it, so it's not like I have to study it too hard. It's just kind of a process of, I had to learn it myself to enjoy all the club sports and stuff we do.
All right. Again, announcements are being made and lineups being announced. We're going to take a break from the. Again, we do want to say thanks to Jones Mechanical Heating and Cooling pregame show. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Red Oak Orange Gymnasium. High school volleyball action here on KCSI Class 3A Region 4 Finals. Winner goes to state, loser goes home. Derek O'Neill with me along with Melanie West running our production software. Got time for some volleyball, Derek.
It is time.
It's about time for some volleyball.
I am pumped. I'm ready.
I think just get on the court and start playing.
Let's just
get the nerves worked out. I don't know how Derek's going to do with it.
I'm going to start standing and make sure that I keep some good mojo going on here. And if I need to mix it up, I'll sit down. I'll turn my hat around. I'll do whatever I need to do.
I'm sure that you will.
Do you have a change of clothes though?
No.
That maybe was the best of all time. The change of clothes. So
Yeah.
Derek O'Neill with us. So should we go? I think the lineups are checked. Officials are ready. Student sections are ready, and a great student section from each school.
From both schools here,
Absolutely.
you bet. It's going to be loud. I think the student sections are going to be an important part of the game here tonight.
Absolutely.
And, it's going to be good.
Here we go with set number 1, and Cardinals back to serve. Serve across the row, received by Ramirez up front. Dupset, digging it out nicely there. Meyer hit across by Wagner, blocked at the net. That's going to be a Rex's Plumbing block right away. Tigers are on the board first, 1-0, set 1. And here we go. Serve from Jones, received in the back row to Wagner up front. Wellhausen with a big hit. Kept alive by the Tigers. Down ball across the net. Snyder into the back row to Cole. There's a set to Addison Wagner.
Yeah.
Point goes to the Tigers.
Great effort by the Tigers there on that hit from Wellhausen at the middle. I mean, that ball shouldn't have been able to be dug out of the net, and somehow we made it happen.
Red Oak leads 2-0, set number 1. Serve from Jones is received by Addison Wagner. Free ball across the net. There's a set to Jenkins, blocked at the net by Addison Wagner. Here's a set to O'Neill. Hits it across Wagner to Wagner. Free ball across the net, Addison Wagner. That was Miley to Addison. O'Neill with it, hits the pin, and
hits
point
the
goes to the Cardinals.
Hits the upright, goes out of bounds. Point for the Cardinals. It is loud in here.
It is loud in here. It is loud. Back to service, Kelby Gray for the Cardinals. 2-1. Red Oak leads set 1. Jump serve from Gray, received in the back row. Snyder, Siebenecker. There's Jenkins tapping it across. Cole gets under it. Set to Addison Wagner. That's going to be a big Rex's Plumbing block right there.
Huge block right there. Huge block on the outside by the Tigers. It's that was a good block. I do see Clarinda out there trying to pull the block. They have worked on that since the last time we played them here in Red Oak.
Here's the serve from Erickson. Set to Wellhausen, but it doesn't make it across the net. Point goes to the Tigers. It's 4-1. Red Oak with the lead. 4-1. Red Oak leads set number 1. Best 3 of 5. That's received by Gray. Gray, a free ball across the net. Set to O'Neill, dug out by Cole. There's the set from Bird. Hit across by Addison Wagner. Erickson, Siebenecker to Johnson. She goes for the side, but it's out.
Yeah, that was the right idea there for Natalie to try and hit that open spot on the floor. Cardinals not going to let things get too far out of hand here in set number 1, as you would expect from a team of their caliber.
Absolutely. So. Here's the jump serve from Addison Wagner. He taps the top ribbon. That's going to be an ace serve, a Rex's Plumbing ace serve. We've talked about that a lot this year as well, Derek.
Yeah, it is so tough to defend those when they just tap the top of the net. You lose all that momentum, and if you can fall on the floor and get a pancake, you get lucky.
4-3 is the score. Red Oak with the lead. Jump serve from Addison Wagner, received by Jones. Set to Johnson, and it's out. Hit is long, and the point goes to Clarinda. It's 4-4.
I love what I'm seeing from the Tigers here. They're just doing a great little positive kind of reinforcement in their huddle here. And
Addison Wagner back to serve. Jump serve from Wagner. This one misses out. Going for the back corner, a little long. Point goes to Tigers. It's 5-4 now in set number 1 with Red Oak leading. Into the game is Ellie O'Neill taking a seat Snyder, and back to serve Siebenecker. Emily Siebenecker back to serve for the Tigers. Serve is short, going for the soft serve. Point, Clarinda tied up at 5 apiece. And back to serve will be Maddie Cole for the Cardinals. Tied up at 5 apiece, gets the call. And here we go. Serve from Cole's received by Jones. Set to Jocelyn O'Neill. That was a big APMA kill by Jocelyn. Is that the 10-foot bounce?
That was a good one there from the right side. We've seen her do that a number of times this year, and just glad to see it keeping going here.
6-5, Red Oak with the lead, set 1. Jump serve from O'Neill into the back row, received by Gray. There's the set from Bird, tapped across by Miley Wagner. It's out of play, point Tigers 7-5, Red Oak with the lead.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Siebenecker. Senior right there, knows where the lines are out on the court, just lets it go out of bounds.
And it's 7-5. Here's the jump serve again from O'Neill. Received by Addison Wagner. Cheeseburger for Jones. Keely Jones, 8-5, Red Oak with the lead.
It's
APMA kill.
It's hard to provide a little bit of color here when I'm smiling at this point in the game, so I'm gonna try and refocus for you, Aaron.
There you go. You got it, Derek. I understand. That serve is low and into the net. The point will go to Clarinda. It's 8-6. Red Oak with the lead. Back to serve for the Cardinals will be Ellery Bird. She's a freshman. Ellery Bird. Jump serve received by O'Neill, Jocelyn O'Neill. Set to Keely Jones. Hard hit. Cole gets under it. Nice job by Cole. Here's Miley Wagner. Hit hard. O'Neill passes it up front. Keely Jones taps it across. Cole set to Miley Wagner. Hits it hard. It's out. Nice heads-up play there by O'Neill to let it sell just a bit long.
That was great defense, though, by Clarinda staying in there. I mean, we had some hard attacks. Their defense digging it out every single time.
9-6. Set 1, Red Oak leads. Serve from Ramirez, received by Miley Wagner. There's a set to Meyer. Siebenecker gets under it. Passed up front, free ball across the net. Ellie O'Neill. Set and pushed across the net by Addison Wagner. Here's a hard hit by Keely Jones right to the back row, and the point goes to the Tigers.
Both teams just playing outstanding defense there. Clarinda, I'm seeing them do a great job of trying to pull the block and fake for their middles and their outsides. If their middles can get some of those to land, they're going to be right in this.
Here's Ramirez, dug out by Wagner. Set to Miley Wagner, that is. Big hit. Siebenecker digs it out. Nice reconstruction dig. Here comes the set from Bird. Hit across by Stroud, but it's out of play.
Out of play, yeah.
Out of play. Misses the side, and point goes to Clarinda.
Man,
10-7.
Every touch is kind of on edge here for me, at least. Hopefully our listeners are getting that conveyed to them.
I think they can feel your energy coming across there. Here comes the serve from Miley Wagner. Jump serve. Received by O'Neill. Passed up front to Siebenecker. Tapped across by Ellie O'Neill. Point goes. It just bounced and balanced right on the net. And it's 10-8. Red Oak with the lead here in set number 1. And back to serve is Miley Wagner. She is an outstanding sophomore player.
Yeah, sister to Addison Wagner out there. Both of them great volleyball players for the Cardinals here.
Yeah, just superb athletes. Here comes the jump serve from Miley Wagner. Received by O'Neill. Siebenecker with the set to Jenkins. There's an APMA kill.
Yeah, big hit by Carly out of the middle. Just swinging into that block, making things happen. Coming away with the point for the Tigers.
And back to serve now will be Sophie Snyder for the Tigers. She's a junior. 5'6 junior. 11-8. Red Oak with the lead. Set 1. Jump serve from Snyder. Received by Cole. Passed up front. Here's Bird. Set hard. Hit hard. Wagner. It's in. That's Addison Wagner.
Just in. Great hit down the line by Wagner there, and keeping the Cardinals right in this match here in set number 1.
11-9 is the score. Back to serve is Meyer. Kylie Meyer. Received by Ramirez. Set to Keely Jones. Boy, she went right down the line. Whoa.
Yeah, Red Oak coming right back at him with the same kind of thing.
APMA kill.
Yeah, APMA kill. Red Oak doing a great job pulling the block there. Also, here tonight, keeping the Cardinals on their toes defensively.
12-9, Red Oak leads set one. Here comes the serve from Jones. Set to Addison Wagner. She hits it across, kind of off balance a little bit. Nice dig there by Ramirez. Pushed across then by O'Neill. Set over on the right side to Stroud.
Great block. Rex's plumbing block for the Tigers there.
13-9. Red Oak with the lead in set number one. And here comes the serve from Jones. Addison Wagner. Falls to the floor. What happened on that, Derek?
Yeah, I think Clarinda wanted to run it quick. They didn't quite have their tempo lined up and just barely got their fingers on it. It's kind of that same kind of lose your momentum as when the ball hits the top of the net there in a serve.
13-10 is the score. Here comes the jump serve from Kelby Gray. Received by Ramirez. Up front, Siebenecker with the set to O'Neill. Alley corner, McEddo kill. Jocelyn O'Neill.
Yeah, great job by the Tigers. Getting the ball to their outside there, Jocelyn, and she hammers it down for the point for the Tigers.
14-10 is our score. In and back to serve is Kaylee Erickson. 14-10, Red Oak leads set one. Serve misses side, going for the sideline, and it's out.
Yeah, Kaylee been very consistent for the Tigers. She's allowed to miss one once in a while.
Seems like we went through that rotation quick, Derek. I don't know, man.
I thought we went through
wow.
the first bit of it very quick.
Here's the jump serve from Addison Wagner, and she misses out on the side as well.
Yep, just trading points here on the service errors here. No error. We're just another point closer to the end of set number one.
15-11, Red Oak with the lead. Siebenecker, kind of a little floater across the net, received by Gray. Up front it goes, hit across by Wagner. Blocked at the net, chased down Gray with the free ball across the net.
Great defense by Clarinda there.
Here's the back row. Keely Jones dug out by Addison Wagner, passed up front. Wellhausen hammers it down. Nice dig there by Siebenecker. Hit across by O'Neill. There's Cole with the big dig, passed up front. Wagner taps it across. Miley Wagner. Dump set Siebenecker. Set goes to Miley Wagner. Big hit.
Huge hit by Miley on the outside. Both teams just playing with every bit of energy that they have. See the Red Oak coaches asking for that to be called out on the other side of the antenna, but not getting it here.
15-12 is the score. Red Oak with the lead. Back to serve now is Cole. Maddie Cole. Low and across the net. That's going to be an ace serve by Cole.
Yeah,
just plumbing ace serve.
Just a bit of an adjustment the Tigers need to make here, but great serve by Cole. For sure.
15-13 is the score. Red Oak leads. Maddie Cole back to serve again. Received by Jocelyn O'Neill. Set to Jocelyn. She hits it across. APMA kill.
Yeah, Jocelyn on that right side in transition there. Gets the kill on the right side as she has done several times, as we have seen several times this year.
And it's 16-13. Red Oak with the lead in set number one. Here comes the serve from O'Neill. Jump serve from O'Neill. Taps the top ribbon. That's going to be an ace serve. Rex's plumbing ace serve. 17-13, set one. Red Oak leads. Jocelyn O'Neill back to serve. Into the back row, received by Addison Wagner. Free ball across the net, Gray. O'Neill passes it up front. Set to Keely Jones. And great control there by Keely.
Yeah, absolutely. Able to see the opening. Just feathers it down the line for the point for the Tigers. Clarinda wants to take a timeout and talk about it here.
We'll be back after this. 18-13, Red Oak leads set one. Right back after this.
When agriculture is your business, hard work is a way of life. It's early mornings and late nights. It's anticipating challenges, solving problems, forecasting, and seeing every single task through to the end because you've got a lot of people who depend on you. At PCSB, we believe your bank should work just as hard to help your business grow. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com.
Red Oak with the lead in set number one. It's been an exciting one so far, Derek.
It has. I saw our pregame sponsor, Andy Jones, over there making a Body Basics match adjustment.
Oh, is that
taking
right?
his sweatshirt off. It's getting kind of warm in here. So
I made that Body Basics match adjustment when I got in. It was cool, and then it has warmed up.
It has warmed up.
The gym is packed.
The gym is packed.
It's packed.
It is noisy here, and we've talked about a number of things, but that was a well-timed timeout there by Clarinda's coach to keep them in the match here.
Absolutely. Reserve received by Gray. Up front it goes. Miley Wagner hits it, but there's a nice block there by the Tigers. And Wagner heads up play, keeps it alive for the Cardinals. Ramirez tapped across by Jones. Just scrappy play, Derek. Scrappy. In the middle, Johnson taps it across. Point.
Yeah.
Tigers. Wow.
Incredibly scrappy play by
Wow.
both teams out there. Everybody's giving it their all. You just kind of get to that point where you see an opening and you take it, and Natalie did a great job seeing that.
19-13 is the score. Red Oak with the lead. Here's the jump serve from O'Neal. Misses out.
Just
Point.
out. Yep.
Point Cardinals. Back to serve for the Cardinals will be Ellery Bird. She's a freshman for the Cardinals. 19-14, set one. It's been a fun one so far. Jump serve is low and across the net. Ramirez, nice dig. Pass up front. Reconstruction dig. Here's Cole to Mallory Wagner. O'Neal passes in to Jones. Misses out the side.
Yeah, just out. Had the right idea there with the cross-court shot. It was open, just not able to get it completed where she wanted it to go.
And it's 19-15. Back to serve now again will be Bird. Ellery Bird. Jump serve. This one's into the net. Point Tigers. 20-15.
You mentioned Bird, a freshman. She is their setter out there.
Yeah.
A freshman running a 5-1 for Clarinda.
That's pretty impressive.
That is incredible pressure right there, particularly in a match like this.
Here comes the serve from Ramirez. Addison Wagner up front. Tapped across by Meyer. Nice job by Siebenecker. Set to Ellie O'Neal. Hits it to the back row. Addison Wagner's there. Here's the set to Miley Wagner. She hits it hard. Tigers can't get to it. A point for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Tigers were there with the block, kind of combination of hands and net, and the ball just finds its way to an open spot on the floor, and Clarinda does not want to let this set number one get away from them here.
20-16. Back to serve is Miley Wagner, outstanding sophomore player for the Clarinda Cardinals. Serve into the net. Point Tigers. Into the game is Snyder taking a seat. Ellie O'Neal. It's 21-16. Red Oak with the lead in set one. There we go. Snyder behind the service line. Jump serve from Snyder. Received by Cole. Passed up front. Set. Hit. Nice hit there by Meyer and dug out by Snyder. Keely Jones with the big swing off of the hands of the Cardinals.
Great job by Keeley there. Great job by the Tigers with their defense, but Clarinda's doing a great job too. We saw Meyer in that first game not able to connect as well on those middle hits, and she's doing a great job here tonight.
Here's the serve from Snyder. Into the back row, Cole goes up, bounces off of the structure, and goes into the bench, and point goes to the Tigers. Again, that's another one, Derek. When it gets up into the rafters in the structure, it's just hard to do anything with.
It is difficult, and anything like a hoop or another net that hangs from that, it's counted as part of the ceiling, and you can play the ball off of it.
Yeah. It's 23-16. Have a little discussion going on over here between the Cardinals and the officials. Here we go. 23-16. Back to serve will be Sophie Snyder. See by Addison Wagner up front. Set to Addison. Hit hard. It's going to go out of play.
Yeah, Marielle there, she, doing the splits on the court, everything she can, looking like a D1 volleyball libero out there. Just not able to get it connected for the Tigers to do something with.
Yeah, nice hit by the Cardinals. Here's the serve from Meyer. Into the back row. Ramirez passes up front. Set to Jenkins.
Ooh, just out. Yeah.
She was going
Carly
down the line with that.
Usually right on with that kind of slide play down the right side line.
Back to serve is Kylie Meyer. Here comes the jump serve. Into the back row, received by Snyder. O'Neal, that's Jocelyn. Hit across by Jones. Up front set goes to Madison. Big hit, dug out nicely there by Snyder. Reconstruction dig. Jones hits it across. Wagner, that's Miley Wagner, gets under it. Right to the net. Net violation on the Tigers.
Yeah, tight tight play at the net there. I mean, great defense by both teams. Clarinda's playing outstanding defense here. Set number 1. They know that they got to get something going here, 23-19.
Here's this jump serve from Meyer again, received by Snyder. Siebenecker with the set to Jones. She taps it across. Nice job there by Stroud to get under it. Hit hard by Addison Wagner, but Snyder is there. Set to Keely Jones. Dug out by Meyer. Meyer with the free ball across the net. I'm going to call that a reconstruction dig earlier. Derek, how about that?
Yeah.
And the Cardinals can't get to it. They were, just scrappy, aggressive hustle, but it's a set point now.
Yeah, that was for sure a great reconstruction dig there by Kylie Meyer.
It really was.
The Cardinals.
24-19 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. Here's the serve from Jones. Madison Wagner. Set to Madison Wagner at the net, kept alive by Siebenecker. Set to Siebenecker, hits it across, blocked by Wellhausen. Carson Wellhausen, 6'1".
Almost unfair. Carson Wellhausen, number 12 there, over 6 feet against our setter Emily on the right side. Just almost unfair, but that's the way the volleyball matchups happen.
Here comes the serve from Gray. 24-20 is the score. Jump serve from Gray. Red Oak with the lead. That's it for set 1. Red Oak wins set 1, 25-20. Red Oak leads 1-0. We'll be back after this. Red Oak takes set number 1, 25-20. That was pretty exciting, Derek.
Yeah, if I'm Dr. Fritz Beyer wanting to know what we're going to do for a body basics adjustment here, I'm probably just evaluating the play and saying just keep doing what you're doing. There's not a lot that, honestly, either team needs to do. I'm seeing great hustle by both teams. As we kind of expected, right? This is a regional final volleyball game. So everybody's laying it all out on the line and putting it all out on the court. And I think that's going to continue here. And we're just going to continue to see some outstanding volleyball here in set number 2.
Yeah, if you don't relax over there, Derek, you're going to have one of those body
I am going to stay standing because that's how I did the last match. So I'm not going to, if something changes here, I'll sit down.
Well, here we go. Back to serve for the Tigers will be Keely Jones. Set number 2 underway. It's received by Miley Wagner. Set, hit across by Wellhausen, and Wellhausen just goes right to the open spot on the court.
Yeah, I think, in the first game we saw against the Cardinals, both middles there, Carson and Kylie Meyer, they had a hard time getting that middle shot to land. they've clearly been working on that here for this match. Second time here with the Tigers.
And back to serve is Gray. Into the back row, Snyder to Siebenecker. Hit across by Jocelyn O'Neill. Up front, set to Addison Wagner. Big hit. There's Ramirez. From the back row, Keely Jones dug out by Miley Wagner. Up front to Addison Wagner. She taps it across. Set to Jenkins. Hits the back row. Gray is there. Then pushed across by the freshman Bird. Set tight to the net. Tigers keep it alive. Hit across by Siebenecker into the back row, and it goes out of play. We're tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, great job by Emily there. We saw that particular play. That point was full of reconstruction digs by both teams.
Dig after dig, yeah.
Great volleyball there.
Here's Erickson back to serve. Tied up at 1 apiece in set number 2. Serve from Erickson. Dug out nicely. That'd be a reconstruction dig. Down ball across the net by the Cardinals. Nice hit there by O'Neill, but it's blocked at the net. Wellhausen. It's going to be a Rex's Plumbing block. And it's 2-1. Clarinda with the lead in set number 2. Here comes the serve from Addison Wagner. Jump serve from Wagner, received by Jones. Passed right to the net. Set to Johnson. She taps across. Gray is there. Set. Hit hard by Wagner, but we're going to have a block.
Yeah, big
nice block by Rex's Plumbing there.
Big block at the net with Emily right there.
Emily with the big smile. See that?
Yeah.
Tied up at 2 apiece. Back to serve is Siebenecker. Received by Addison Wagner. And then tapped down at the net by O'Neill.
Yeah, just a bit of an overpass by the Cardinals there. It's not much you can do with that when that's on your side there.
3-2 is the score. Red Oak with the lead. Across the net, received by Gray. Here we go. Wagner hits it across. And again, Derek, we talk about, you get used to Wagner with this big swing after big swing, and then that off speed
definitely
comes across the net, and it's just hard to adjust to.
Definitely. She, she was swinging big that first time we played them here this season, and she's taken off just a little bit, found a little bit of a way to hit that open spot.
Tied up at 3 apiece. O'Neill taps it across, hit across by Wagner. There's O'Neill, Jocelyn O'Neill. And then Ramirez pushed across by Siebenecker. That's going to be a 2 hit.
Call that 2 hits.
Yeah.
Clarinda's going to see. Nope, I take that back. They led like 1 point here early in the set, but this is.
And here comes the serve from Cole. Clarinda leads 4-3, set 2. Set to O'Neill, hits the back row. Addison Wagner, then Miley Wagner up front. Big hit. And the Cardinals have something going on.
Yeah, Miley able to find that open spot. She just kind of cut her swing a little bit and just really that cross-court shot right in front of all the Tigers there.
5-3, Clarinda leads. Here comes the serve from Cole. See by Ramirez to Siebenecker. Set to O'Neill. She taps it down. Wagner's there at Miley Wagner. Free ball across the net by Miley Wagner. Johnson, Siebenecker to O'Neill. Cross-court shot by Jocelyn O'Neill for the APMA kill.
Almost the same thing by Jocelyn there that we just saw Miley do to the Tigers.
And it's 5-4 now. Clarinda with the lead in set 2. Back to serve is Jocelyn O'Neill. Jump serve from O'Neill. It's received by Gray. Then Bird pushed across by Meyer. Ramirez. Siebenecker chases it down. Free ball across the net. Jocelyn O'Neill. Gray passes it up front. Bird to Meyer for the kill.
Yeah, Kylie Meyer there in the middle. We know she can jump. She's a state qualifier for the long jump, and she was able to just hang up there, find that open spot, put it down for the Cardinals.
And Ellery Bird back to serve for the Cardinals, and it's 6-4. Cardinals lead. Jump serve from Bird. Jones, and it's an ace serve, by the way, for Ellery Bird, the freshman. It's 7-4, set 2. Clarinda with the lead. Here comes Bird. Jump serve from Bird. Low, taps the top, ribbon, and there we go again, Derek. Ace serve number 2 for Bird.
Red Oak just needs to take a deep breath. Make a little bit of adjustment here on serve receive.
And here comes Bird. Ellery Bird jump serve into the back row. It's out this time. Actually goes for the side.
Yeah, heads up play. Heads up play by Keely Jones to just let that go out of bounds.
Back to serve now is Ramirez. 8-5. Clarinda leads set number 2. Here comes Mariel. Received in the back row by Addison Wagner. Set to Stroud.
Big block there by the Tigers. A big Rex's Plumbing block by Carly Jenkins. And I think Keely Jones on that outside position there.
Back to serve for the Tigers is Mariel Ramirez. 8-6. Clarinda with the lead. Here comes the serve. Addison Wagner passes up front. Set to Meyer. She pushes it right to the open spot on the court. Kylie Meyer, the senior. 9-6. Back to serve is Miley Wagner. And here we go. 9-6 jump serve from Miley misses the side. Misses out. Point Tigers. Coming into the game, Snyder. Ellie O'Neill takes a seat. Back to serve Sophie Snyder for Red Oak. And it's 9-7. Red Oak with the lead in set number 2. Jump serve from Snyder's. Dug out by Cole. Right up to the net. Meyer hits it across. Jenkins tapped across. There's Siebenecker in the back row. Jocelyn O'Neill passes to Jones. It's out.
Ooh, right on the line. That was close. Right idea. Great defense by the Tigers.
And it's 10-7 now. Clarinda with the lead. Kylie Meyer back to serve for the Cardinals. Received by Snyder. Set is across the net. There's Siebenecker with the set to Jenkins. Hit hard. Bird with the set to Addison Wagner. Nice hit by Addison Wagner.
Yeah, got to give credit to Clarinda's defense, man. They are scrappy. They've got great hands, great touch on the ball. And they're taking advantage of this here in set number 2 for sure.
Playing well. Here comes the jump serve from Meyer. Clarinda with the lead. That's going to be an ace serve for Meyer. That's going to be a Rex's Plumbing ace serve, and it's 12-7.
Coach Montgomery wants to talk about it with her squad.
We'll take it with them. Clarinda leads 12-7 in set number 2.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda. We want to be your GM dealer. We have highly qualified and trained technicians ready to work on your vehicle. Anything from recalls to warranty work and beyond, we are your GM dealer. Our service department is open 6 days a week for all your service needs. We even have an express lane for those no-appointment quick oil changes. Visit our website at shoremotor.com to request an appointment or give Mike or Amanda a call at 712-542-6581. We are your GM dealer. Shore Motor Company, just south of the square in beautiful Clarinda.
Red Oak. Here in Red Oak. Red Oak wins set number 1, 25-20. Clarinda leads set number 2, 12-7. It's been some good volleyball here tonight so
Great
far.
Great student sections. I thought I heard them going KCSI, KCSI.
That's it.
Yeah.
It was on the whiteboard. You know that whiteboard that they liked? It was on there. It was on there. Here comes the serve from Meyer. Jump serve from Kylie Meyer. See by Ramirez. Set to Jones. She pushes it right to the back corner and just spots it right in there, Derek.
Yeah, those are tough. Those are super tough to defend. And most coaches are going to tell you, if you can't swing away, push it to the corner because it's tough to get back there and make anything happen with that.
12-8's the score. Clarinda with the lead. Set goes to Addison Wagner. Dug out nicely. Reeking construction dig by Jones. Hit across by O'Neill. Miley Wagner is there. Set to Addison Wagner.
Yeah,
Addison Wagner, APMA kill.
Yeah, Addison just able to hit the ball, swing away right into the block, and she comes away with the point for the Cardinals.
And it's 13-8. Clarinda with the lead. Kelby Gray back to serve. She's a senior. For Clarinda. There's the jump serve. See by Jones. Dump set, Siebenecker.
Great job by Emily there. She's going to get that once in a while. She's done it a couple of times. Able to catch the defense. Just kind of on their heels right there, right in the middle, perfectly placed.
And it's 13-9. Clarinda with the lead. Back to serve is Kaylee Erickson. There's a serve by Erickson, but it's long. Point Clarinda. 14-9. Into the game is Well, that's that weird substitution rotation there that takes place. Here's a serve from Addison Wagner. It's long. Point. Tigers.
You don't see that very often. The line judge just stood there and it bounced right between her legs. So she was pretty confident where that one was going to land.
Here we go, 14-10. Clarinda leads. Gray receives up front, set to Miley Wagner. She unloads. Nice dig there by Keely Jones. Right reconstruction dig. Addison Wagner set to Miley Wagner. Hit hard. There's Siebenecker. Set to O'Neill. APMA kill.
You know, and that's something Coach has talked about right there all season long, that out-of-system offense and that out-of-system point. So Emily took the first ball. Marielle had then the bump set over to Jocelyn, and Jocelyn able to make a good offensive play on it and come away with the point for the Tigers.
14-11, Clarinda with the lead. Miley Wagner hits it across. Kind of a off-speed, maybe off-balance hit, but it worked. It's effective. 15-11 point goes to the Cardinals. And it's Maddie Cole back to serve. Hit across by Cole. Jocelyn O'Neill chased down by Ramirez. Free ball across the net. Ellie O'Neill into the back row. Maddie Cole passes up front. Set from Bird. And it rolls along the top of the net. Into the rafters. Hit across by Wagner. I lost count on hits on that.
I really think that should have been 4. I mean, it just stayed on the net and didn't come across. So,
but it went out of play. Point Tigers.
Still, the volleyball karma came through and Tigers got the point anyway.
Here comes the jump serve from Jocelyn O'Neill, 15-12. Jump serve from O'Neill. Clarinda with the leads, received by Gray. Bird, free ball across the net by Wagner. Miley Wagner.
They're going to call Emily Dang under the great net. Job by her trying to take a tight set to the net, tight pass to the net to be able to set it, and her right foot just crossed over the line. Not going to let them get away with that here tonight.
Those tight sets are just difficult to deal with. Ellery Bird back to serve for the Cardinals. Received by Jones. Here's the set to Jones. Nice hit dug out by Cole. Reconstruction dig from the back row. Madison Wagner. Nice dig there by Jocelyn O'Neill. Scrappy play, Derek, and it falls to the core. Wow.
Yeah, man, I tell you what. Scrappy play is
an understatement.
Great hustle, great effort by both teams there. I mean, I can't just emphasize that enough, that you are seeing that kind of just regional final game play here out of both teams.
16-13 is the score. Clarinda with the lead. Set 2. Set to Miley Wagner. Hits it across. Ramirez passes to the net. Down ball across the net by Jones. Cole passes up front to Bird. Myers taps it across. It's in. Just hits that sideline.
Yeah, Clarinda has a little bit more tempo than the Tigers here at the moment. Their passes are quicker, and they're running some quick sets. And that's how they're keeping the Tigers just behind enough here in set number 2.
17-13, Clarinda leads set 2. Back to serve is Miley Wagner. Receive. It's going to be an ace. Nope. Free ball across the net. There's that scrappy play. Bird sets him right to the net, and the point goes to the Tigers.
Great job by the Tigers. Super hustle right there.
Oh, my.
Get that ball. I kind of think they were caught looking. I hate to say that, but I think they were just watching the Tigers do some great hustle right there and not ready to be able to take that ball when it came back over the net.
Oh, my. That's just hustle. 17-14, Clarinda with the lead. Here comes the jump serve from Snyder. Little soft serve. Cole does a great job getting under that hit by Addison Wagner, but it's a point for the Tigers. And the Tigers have a little mojo going now.
A little bit of momentum. We got the ball girls here tonight again. They're doing a good job keeping the gameplay going.
17-15, Clarinda with the lead. Here's the jump serve by Snyder. It's long.
Just a little long. We've not seen that from Sophie too many times this year. She's a rock-solid defensive specialist and expert at the serving line there for the Tigers.
18-15, back to serve for the Cardinals will be Kylie Meyer, senior. Jump serve received by Ramirez. That's going to be an ace serve. The Rex's Plumbing ace serve.
Yep, Sophie and Marielle talking about it there in the huddle afterwards. Just a little bit of communication by those guys, and that won't happen again.
19-15, That's received by Snyder. Up front, Siebenecker with the set to Jenkins, right to the back corner.
Yeah, great
Carly
slide
Jenkins.
play. Carly, instead of knocking it down the right side line, she does a little cross-court shot, finds the open spot in the back corner.
Carly Jenkins with an APMA kill. It's 19-16. Clarinda leads. Serve from Keely Jones. Pass to the net, Bird, and then Wellhausen hits it across. But the Tigers handle it. Here's a set to O'Neal. Blocked.
Ooh, big block there by
Rex's plumbing
by
block.
Carson for the on Jocelyn there for the point for the Cardinals.
It's 20-16.
I'm going to see if I can push my chair to the back so I can move to the edge of my seat because that's that kind of game.
20-16. Clarinda leads. Here comes the serve from Gray. Received by Snyder. Set to Jenkins, and she taps it across. Cole is there with the reconstruction dig. Low set to Wellhausen. She hits it across, and it's a point for the Cardinals. 21-16 now. Timeout on the court. Coach Montgomery wants to talk about it. 21-16, Cardinals lead, set 2, and we'll be back after this. Red Oak regional final action. Red Oak wins set 1, 25-20. Clarinda leads set number 2, 21-16.
Yeah, honestly,
there's been some great volleyball.
Great volleyball. Clarinda just kind of jumped out to that 3-4 point lead and has not given that up at all here in set number 2 and worked themselves way up to about a 5-point lead here in set number 2, 21-16. And coach just wanted to give her team a breather and a chance to reset and what their game plan is going to be here.
Here comes Kelby Gray. Kelby will serve for the Cardinals. Received by Snyder. Siebenecker with the set to O'Neal. She hits it across. Cole digs it, passes it up front. Wellhausen, but it doesn't make it across, and the point goes to Red Oak.
Yeah, Clarinda really tries to run that quick with Carson out of the middle almost every time. You rarely see her getting a regular tempo set at all in the middle there.
Here comes the serve from Kaylee Erickson for the Tigers. Miley Wagner passes up front, set to Addison Wagner. She pushes it across. And pretty hard collision there between a couple of Tigers, and it goes out of play.
Great hustle by both Sophie and Jocelyn there going for that ball.
22-17 is the score in set number 2. Clarinda with the lead. Addison Wagner back to serve for the Cardinals. Jump serve from Wagner is received by Snyder. Siebenecker with the set to O'Neal. And kept alive. Free ball across the net by the Cardinals. Great hustle. Set to Johnson. Johnson
pancake.
Nice pancake by Cole. Out front it goes. Siebenecker with the set to O'Neal. Hits it across. Dug out by Ramirez. Here's Siebenecker with the dump set. Cole is there with the dig. Wagner with the hit. Then Jones gets under it. Siebenecker with the set to O'Neal. Kind of a cross-court shot to Cole. Set from Bird to Addison Wagner. Taps across. Nice job by Jocelyn to keep it alive. From the back row, Keely Jones hits it to the back row to Gray. Right to the net. And then a cheeseburger. And Jocelyn O'Neal with the APMA kill.
Such a great volley by both teams. I don't even know how to say that any better than what my master Aaron over here did just with calling that thing. Just a great job. And Tigers coming away with it and maybe a little momentum here.
22-18 is the score. Taps the top ribbon, but Gray does a nice job. Here's Wagner with the push across the net. O'Neal set to Jones to the back row. Passed across by or dug out and then back across the net by Wagner. Set to Ellie O'Neal. Bird gets under it. Cole set to Miley Wagner. She hits it to the back row. Jones passes it up front. Here's the set to Jocelyn O'Neal. Addison Wagner is there. And then to Wellhausen. Ramirez keeps it alive. Free ball across the net by Jones. In the middle, Wellhausen again. Here's Ramirez with the set to dump set by Siebenecker. Set to Miley Wagner, and the point goes to the Tigers.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I just cannot say enough about that Clarinda squad, their defense, the Red Oak Tigers out here. I mean, man.
22-19, Clarinda with the lead. Set number 2. Here's the serve across, received by Gray. Set to Miley Wagner. Jones digs it out. Nice reconstruction dig. Here's the hit across the net by Jocelyn O'Neill. Cole passes up front to Bird. Here's Wagner with the hit, but it's out. It's out. And it's 22-20. Coach Hannafin wants a timeout. 22-20, Clarinda with the lead. We'll be back after this. Red Oak, set number 1. Red Oak picks up the victory in set 1, 25-20. Clarinda leads set 2, 22-20, and what has been an exciting one.
Yeah, just Clarinda's kind of had that 3-4 point lead most of this set. Red Oak's chipping away at that. Coach Hannafin wanted to talk about it, see if there was a little bit of a body basics adjustment she wanted to make, and here we go. Red Oak serving here.
Emily Siebenecker back to serve for the Tigers. That's received by Gray. She passes to Bird. Hit across by Wellhausen. Wagner to Wagner there into the net. That was Miley to Addison, and the point goes to the Tigers. We have a 1-point set. 22-21. Clarinda with the lead. And back to serve is Siebenecker. Emily Siebenecker. Into the back row, Gray passes up front. Set, hit across by Wellhausen. Miley Wagner right to the net. Wellhausen falls to the court. We're tied up at 22. Tied up at 22. Set
Clarinda with
two.
a lot of tough play right there. A lot of emotion going on here with both teams on the court here. Tied up in set number 2.
Here's the serve from Siebenecker, received by Addison Wagner. Set to Wellhausen. That was a little out of time on that set, Derek, and the Tigers gain the lead now, 23-22. A timeout on the court. 23-22, Tigers lead. We'll be back. To Red Oak, 23-22. Red Oak gain. Is that the first time Red Oak has led in set 2?
I think right away there maybe it was tied. I don't know if we were ahead very much, but yeah.
But Clarinda led basically that whole set. I mean,
in that 3 to 4 point range, couple 5-point spreads at time, but
not over.
Here we are.
Here we are. Tigers with the lead. Back to service Siebenecker for the Tigers. It's received by Gray. Bird with the set to Miley Wagner. Hits it across to O'Neill. Set to Johnson. Natalie Johnson.
That was touched.
It's touched.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Yeah, point Tigers. It's set point. Set point.
Yeah, their coach wants a little bit of clarification there. If nothing else, she's arguing to help break some momentum here that the Tigers have.
Yeah, some strategy there, absolutely. So.
I mean, I think it was clear the ball changed direction.
So 24-22. Here's the serve. Set point for the Tigers. And we're going to,
we did not. They were still conversing. I think Emily thought she had the okay. So now the up ref's going to give her the whistle and the signal.
All right, here we go. Let's do that one again. Received by Gray. Bird with the set to Miley Wagner. Hits it hard. There's Siebenecker. Over to O'Neill, right to the net. Natalie Johnson keeps it alive. From the back row, Jones hits it across. Set number 2, Red Oak with the victory.
Outstanding defense by the Tigers there on that last play to get that point. I mean, they had some miscues, able to rally, just cover there's that trust there. They just know that other person's going to be there to cover for them. Coming away with the win in set number 2. We probably got to go get some sponsor ads going on here for this super exciting game.
We do, Derek. We're going to take a break. Red Oak leads 2-0, 25-20, 25-22, and we'll be back with set number 3 after this.
When agriculture is your business, hard work is a way of life. It's early mornings and late nights. It's anticipating challenges, solving problems, forecasting, and seeing every single task through to the end because you've got a lot of people who depend on you. At PCSB, we believe your bank should work just as hard to help your business grow. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com.
Welcome back to everyone watching online. Thanks to all the folks that are joining us online. Thanks to our sponsors, Mel.
Thanks to our streaming sponsors, Shore Motor Company from Clarinda, Josh, and those folks, Allensworth Heating and Cooling, Clarinda Regional Health Center, and Allie Pointer Maquetto Architecture.
Right on. Great crowd online. I love to see those numbers up like that.
Absolutely.
What did you say there? There was 460 Tiger fans wanting to hear Derek. And no, I'm just kidding.
That's probably exactly
I
true.
know one of them on there tuned in just to hear me broadcast a little bit. So
absolutely.
So got to shout out to.
Did you pay someone to listen tonight?
You know, it's Bud and Sandy Kerslick down in Florida tuning in,
they
checking out what's going on.
And you bet.
Probably me first, but that's okay.
Good folks too, by the way. But thanks to all of our sponsors that Melanie mentioned there for our streaming. Without those folks, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our on-air sponsors, our broadcast sponsors, because without those folks, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, super thanks to them because I'm having fun, and if they weren't doing that, I wouldn't be able to be up here, Derek, having fun.
Now, set number 2 was it was scrappy. It was out of system, but boy, it was some fun volleyball.
Great volleyball. I mean, excellent defense out there, and that's what you play all season long is to get to this particular point, and that both teams are just laying it all out on the line. Tigers doing a great job covering for each other, getting that out of system offense going and the points from that. And man, it's just super exciting coming here into set number 3 tonight in this regional final game with the Clarinda Cardinals.
Make a body basics adjustment for me here, Derek. For the Cardinals. What do the Cardinals do?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, they led that entire set by 3 to 4 points there, set number 2. I don't know that there's a lot that they can do other than just, try to keep positive with each other out there on the court, keep hitting those tempo shots, and I mean, this is it. They got to win this set to keep going here.
What do you have, Mel?
Hello, Coach Jay. Jay Browning watching.
Jay Browning, absolutely. Nice to see you, Jay. Here we go, underway. Set to Wagner. Addison Wagner hit hard, but we're going to have a net violation, I believe.
Yeah, that's too bad. I think they called that on Emily there. Emily or Carly. Emily had a block, our setter on the right side there.
Here's the
right
jump
away
from Meyer to Ramirez. Set to Jones. Hit hard. APMA kill.
No question on that. That was a hammer by
Jones.
Keely Jones for sure.
Tied up at 1 apiece. Here's Keely Jones. Back to serve. Tied up at 1. Set number 3. This is now a must-win for the Cardinals to stay alive. Up front, set goes to Addison Wagner. She hits it hard. It's in. It just hits that back line.
I mean that serve by Keely was a long floater and just barely going to be in. And then Clarinda comes back with an attack right there. Long shot just in, and the point for them.
2-1, Clarinda leads. Back to serve is Kelby Gray. Jump serve received by Snyder. Passed up front. Siebenecker to O'Neal. Blocked at the net, but the Tigers keep it alive. From the back row, Jones hits it across. There's a push. Nice job by Addison Wagner.
Yeah, that line shot just parallel to the net. I mean, that's going to be open for almost every volleyball club in high school. If you got the ability to adjust and hit it that way, you're gonna get some points off that.
Jump serve from Gray, received by Snyder. Here's the set to Jenkins right down the line. Carly Jenkins.
Yeah, right down the line with Carly. Just doing a great job there as she's done all season long, knowing whether she wants to hit line or cross court, coming away with the point and the transition for the Tigers.
And it's 3-2. Clarinda with the lead. Back to service. Kaylee Erickson for the Red Oak Tigers. Serve from Erickson into the back row. It's in. It's in. The official was right there, calls it in. Tied up at 3 apiece. Derek, I can see you if you're a line judge getting down like that and getting into it.
I feel a little bad for the Clarinda head coach that was right there, and I probably wouldn't have called that in. But
that was a nice APMA kill by
you bet it
Addison
was.
Wagner. She just unloaded on that one.
Usually the volleyball gods and mojo work itself out when there's calls that, maybe you disagree with there, and Clarinda comes right back with a hammer and a kill.
4-3. Clarinda leads. Jump serve from Addison Wagner, received by Jones. Set to Jocelyn O'Neill. There's a APMA kill.
Yeah, just a little slide play for Jocelyn in transition on the right side there. She's done that a number of times this season. It's so fun to watch.
And it's tied up at 4 apiece. Emily Siebenecker back to serve for the Tigers. Received by Gray. Passed up front. Ace serve. That's going to be a Rex's Plumbing ace serve by Emily Siebenecker.
Tigers catching a lead for, I think, the first time here in set number 3.
5-4. Siebenecker back to serve for Red Oak. Tigers lead 2-0. Serve received by Gray. Hit to Wellhausen. She taps it across. Here's O'Neill. And
Carson tried, they tried to set Carson up for that quick play. She couldn't quite get around on it. Had a little bit of a floater there, and they're able to transition into an attempt for Jocelyn there.
And it's 6-4. Hit across. Gray gets under it. Then Bird passes it to the net. Wagner with the free ball across the net. That's Miley Wagner. Set to Johnson. Hits it across. Here's Bird with the set to Miley Wagner. She hits it hard and gains the point now for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was great hustle by Addison Wagner there to keep that going. She's, throws the one-arm chicken wing out and able to keep it going there for Clarinda.
We haven't talked about chicken wings in a while.
We haven't hit a lot of
chicken
food.
Wings or soft serve. We did get a pancake.
Yeah, we hit a great pancake earlier.
Yes, we did.
So.
7-5. Red Oak with the lead. That serve is into the net. Point Tigers. Back to serve is Jocelyn O'Neill. 7-5. Red Oak with the lead. Here's the serve, jump serve from Jocelyn. Received by Gray. Set from Bird to Miley Wagner. Hits it across the net. Tigers get kind of tangled up there. Hit across, dug out nicely. The reconstruction dig. There's Wagner with the big hit, will be blocked. Rex's Plumbing block. Ellie O'Neill.
Yes.
The lefty
great
on the
job.
right side with
great
the cross
job by
shot.
The freshman there. I was going to use this as a time to talk about, how many teams do you think we get to play where 6 girls on the court and 2 of them are sisters on each side of the court there?
Yeah. That's kind of cool, really. Here's the tap across from Meyer. Jones taps it across. Bird is there. Cole with the set to Miley Wagner. Point Cardinals.
Yeah, Miley, a sophomore for the Cardinals. We're going to see a lot of her here in the next couple of years.
So to your point, Derek, Wagner's on the Clarinda side. O'Neill's on the Tiger side. It's
exactly.
pretty cool.
It is very cool.
It's very cool.
Yep.
Here comes the serve from Bird. Jump serve from Bird. Low and across the net. Nice dig there by Ramirez. Reconstruction dig. Here's Ellie O'Neill again. The lefty from the right side. And it's 9-6. Red Oak with the lead.
I kind of like that cheer from the student section, too.
What was that one?
She's a freshman.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. Bird set to Wagner. Hits it hard. Blocked at the net. Here's Stroud. Ellie O'Neill keeps it alive. Jones with kind of a free ball across the net, we'll say. Wagner hits it hard. Ramirez gets under it. O'Neill chases it down, but it just gets too...
Marielle got under it with great hustle there. Jocelyn kind of had to run around her to get to the ball. It's okay out there. They've got they're showing some great hustle. Both teams are showing great hustle out here.
Hit the official with the ball.
Yeah,
Totally
Miley, she's moving to the back row now, but she has a great spin when she hits that ball at times, kind of in a free ball motion.
Absolutely.
Tough to defend.
Here's the serve from Miley Wagner. Jenkins with a nice hit. Free ball across the net by Bird. Ramirez passes to the net, set to Carly Jenkins, and she unloads on that one.
Yeah, Carly had 2 attempts right there, and she comes away with a big kill for the Tigers.
APMA kill, 10-7, Red Oak with the lead. Back to serve Snyder for Red Oak. Red Oak leads 2-0, 25-20, 25-22, and Red Oak leads set 3, 10-7. Serve from Snyder, received by Cole. Digs it, pass it up front. There's Meyer with the hit straight to the back row. Point, Cardinals.
That's what she's good at. I observed that the first time we played them. She's got that dialed in a little bit better this time. Able to make that happen for the Cardinals.
There's the jump serve from Meyer. This is into the net. Point goes to the Tigers. 11-8. Red Oak with the lead. Set 3. Back to serve for the Tigers will be Jones. Keely Jones. There's the serve, received by Addison Wagner to Miley Wagner to Addison Wagner. She hits it across to Jocelyn O'Neill, and then Jenkins with another APMA kill.
Yeah, great job by Carly Sr. out there, just swinging away, getting the points for the Tigers. I think that was called by Clarinda. Timeout here.
Timeout on the court. Red Oak with the lead 12-8 in set 3, and we'll be back after this. Red Oak and Clarinda. Red Oak leads set 3, 12-8, and Red Oak leads 2-0 on the evening. Must-win set here for the Cardinals.
Must-win set. They've been close here through set 3. Tigers have stretched it out to 4 points.
Serve is received by Miley Wagner into, what do we have there, Derek?
Called net on the Tigers.
Net violation.
Looked like they called that on Carly, but man, that was great defense right there for that quick that they run to Carson every time. Just a super short set. Clarinda able to come away with the point and the side out in this timeout, after this timeout.
12-9. Here's the serve from Gray. Into the back row. Snyder passes to Siebenecker. Set to O'Neill. Kind of off balance, but it goes to the back row, and the point goes to Red Oak.
Wow.
Jocelyn was kind of out of position. Just off
the timing was way off. She
just
somehow reaches back and
athleticism.
Hits it down the line, and Clarinda's not able to handle it.
Yeah, it was an athletic move right there just to get it across the net. 13-9. Red Oak with the lead. Here's Erickson with the serve. Up front, set to Addison Wagner. Into the net.
I think they're going to call 4 hits on that. Yeah, she just hit that hard into the net. Tigers there with their big block, and she's just swinging away, trying to make something happen here in set number 3 for the Cardinals.
14-9, Red Oak with the lead. Here's Erickson with the serve. Into the back row to Miley Wagner. Set to Addison Wagner. This one sails long. Point Tigers.
Yep, she tried to make an adjustment and hit over the block or around the block this time. Just sails a little long. Kaylee getting another chance here, our freshman serving specialist for the Tigers.
And received by Cole. And Gray passes the net, pushed across by Addison Wagner. Dump set there by Siebenecker. It's into the net, point Tigers.
Yeah.
Tigers stretch the lead now to 7, Derek.
Tigers taking advantage of Clarinda being very out of system with that and coming away with another point here in set number 3.
It's 16-9, Red Oak with the lead. Erickson back to serve. Received by Cole. Up front, set to Wellhausen. Nice block at the air. Block, Rex's Plumbing block.
Great reconstruction dig by
Wow.
Sophie there.
Yes, it was. Set to O'Neill, APMA kill. Jocelyn O'Neill.
Man, that is just awesome volleyball. Coach Hannafin wants a timeout and kind of regroup here.
It's 17-9. Red Oak with the lead in set 3. We'll be back after this. Oak 17-9. Red Oak with the lead in set number 3. Erickson back to serve for the Tigers. Been some great volleyball here this evening.
Yeah, outstanding. You should see great volleyball this time of year for sure.
And here's Erickson with the serve. Received by Miley Wagner to Addison Wagner. Hits it across. There's Erickson set to O'Neill. APMA kill. Jocelyn O'Neill. And she gets set up, Derek. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, that starts with great defense and a great set there, and she's able to hammer that down the line. With Jocelyn, you never know. Cross-court shot, hammer it down the line, or a little bit of touch.
There's her serve, received by Miley Wagner. Free ball across the net by Addison Wagner. Snyder gets under it and right to the net.
Yeah, Clarinda free-balled it. We weren't quite ready to handle that, and out of system, not able to handle it. Great serving run there with freshman Kaylee Erickson by the Tigers.
And it's 18-10. Red Oak with the lead. Addison Wagner back to serve. It's received by Jones. There's a set to Jocelyn O'Neill. Kept alive. Free ball across the net by Miley Wagner. There's a set to Natalie Johnson. And the Tigers can't keep it alive.
Yeah, just a little bit of trouble over there on the right side for the Tigers, keeping those tight balls to the net. But, Cole with the Cardinals with a great reconstruction dig there on a hard hit. Keep it going for them.
18-11. Here comes the jump serve from Addison Wagner. It's into the net. Point Tigers. 19-11.
We've historically seen Clarinda be a very aggressive serving volleyball team. No different here tonight. And sometimes that just doesn't go in your favor. You're going to miss some.
That happens when you're aggressive for sure. Here's Siebenecker into the back row. Gray passes up front. Set to Wellhausen. But the Tigers have a nice Rex Plumbing block. Siebenecker from the back row to Jones. It's into the net. Point goes to the Cardinals.
Yeah, Keely Jones, she really wanted to hammer that. You could just see the wind-up. Not able to get it over the net, though.
Here comes the serve from Cole. Maddie Cole. There's O'Neill.
Jocelyn just having a pretty good night here.
And it's 20-12. Red Oak with the lead, set number 3. Jocelyn O'Neill back to serve for the Tigers. Here comes the jump serve. It's received by Gray. Bird with the set to Miley Wagner. It's in. Great shot.
Excellent job by Miley. She's an outstanding volleyball player, just like her older sister. And coming away with a kill, trying to keep it going here for her Cardinal team. In set number 3, down 7.
And back to serve will be Ellery Bird. Jump serve received by Ramirez. Set to Jones, blocked at the net. There's Siebenecker to Ramirez. Now this set goes to O'Neill. Ellie O'Neill, she gets it across the net. Here's Miley Wagner. Ramirez digs it out to Siebenecker from the back row. O'Neill hits it across. Bird, Cole, Miley Wagner back across. It's in. It's in. Just hits that back line.
That's why we have officials doing the line judging here tonight.
Yes.
I can still disagree with the call from up here. I got a great view.
Here's the jump serve across the net. Siebenecker with the set to Ellie O'Neill.
Touch.
And a touch. Point Cardinals.
That was... Jocelyn's trying to call for a touch. Up ref says no way.
Here we go. 20-15 is our score. We're going to get underway. Back to serve is Ellery Bird. Jump serve from Bird. Received by O'Neill. Set to Jones. Dug out by Cole. Chased down by Stroud. Hit across by Wagner.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Top-notch hustle and play by the Cardinals right there. I think they've scored 3 straight points. I think this was maybe 2013 when they started this run. Hustling down to get that ball way out of bounds, and Miley Wagner just putting it down with authority.
There's the jump serve from Bird, received by Ramirez. Hit free ball across the net. Jones, point Tigers.
Sometimes those unintended, balls come away with points for you right there. Tigers getting one and kind of killing that momentum that the Cardinals were running with.
Here we go. Ramirez back to serve. Mario Ramirez, that's received by Miley Wagner. Set to Miley Wagner. Rex's plumbing block. Here's Wagner again. She just taps this one across. There's Jenkins. Set to Jones. Bird. Here's the set to Miley Wagner. She hits it hard. Ramirez passes it back across. Wagner goes up. Kept alive by Jones. Free ball across the net. O'Neal and Cole to Bird. Set to Meyer. Hits it across, and it's going to go into the bleachers.
Clarinda attacking that kind of right corner right over there. We saw some great play by both teams. Tigers for sure out there with a lot of hustle. Clarinda has not given up here in set number 3. They have closed this gap to 4 points.
Absolutely. And, it's a ball game here, Derek, in set number 3. Jump serve from Wagner. Received by Jones. There's a set to Jenkins. She hits it hard. Wagner digs it out. Reconstruction dig. Hit across by Addison Wagner. Jones taps it across. And the Cardinals try to keep it alive, but it's right at the net. Can't do anything with it, and it falls to the floor. Point goes to the Tigers.
Yeah, great hustle by both teams. And, you see that. Those tight balls to the net, it's sometimes you do everything you can to try and pop it up and get it over, and it just can't happen.
Here comes the jump serve from Snyder. Going for the little soft serve, and it's point for the Cardinals. 4-point ball game.
Yeah, Sophie normally spot on for the serving tonight. She's allowed to do that once in a while.
22-18. Jump serve from Myers, received by Snyder. Siebenecker sets it across the net. Tap down by Stroud. Point Cardinals.
Emily, super tight set to the net there, but she had to back set that, running all the way across the court. Clarinda has closed this gap to 3 points, folks.
Jump serve received. There's that top ribbon. That's going to be an ace serve.
And if I'm Coach Montgomery, I'm calling a timeout just to break the other team's momentum.
Rex is plumbing ace serve, and that's what happens here, Derek. Timeout on the court. 22-20. Red Oak with the lead. Set 3, and we'll be back after this. Back to Red Oak. And the Cardinals have cut the lead, Derek, to 2 points here in set number 3.
They are doing to the Tigers what the Tigers did to them there in set number 2.
22-20. Red Oak with the lead. Jump serve from Meyer into the back row. Ramirez to Siebenecker. Here's the set to Jones. Dug out nicely by Meyer. Reconstruction dig. Jenkins with the hard hit. Carly Jenkins.
Again, great defense by the Cardinals. You can't take anything away from that effort. We're seeing, like you called, reconstruction digs just
left and right.
Right, exactly.
Jones back to serve for the Tigers. Received by Miley Wagner up front. Tried to hit across by Wellhausen. Stroud pushes it into the net. It's match point. 24-20. Back to serve Jones. Keely Jones back to serve for Red Oak. Match point, 24-20. There's the serve received by Miley Wagner to Addison Wagner. Hits it across. Ramirez back to the net. Siebenecker set to O'Neal. Taps it across. Bird gets under it. That's it. 25-20. Tigers get the victory in 3 here Tigers get the victory in 3 here in Red Oak this evening. We're going to take just a quick break, and we'll be back with the Rex's Plumbing postgame show right after this. Welcome back. And it's the Rex's Plumbing post-game show. We do want to say thanks to our sponsors. How exciting, Derek, is that? Now, what people may not know, you're a dad of 2.
Yeah.
Jocelyn O'Neill, Ellie O'Neill on the court. Tell me what you're thinking, Derek. Pretty cool. Pretty cool moment, that is for sure. Coach Montgomery celebrating with all of her players, and certainly a fun atmosphere. But
got some dad emotion going on there, and I was gonna make some comment earlier about, Jocelyn's last game in this gym, and it just kind of, I had to stop because it was choking me up. And I do want to say hats off to that Clarinda team and those 2 Wagner girls.
Absolutely.
For the dad, I don't even know over there. I mean, we've talked to their grandpa a couple of times, but I feel for that. It's double hard because you got 2 players out there, cranking on that emotion. And but they played hard. They fought with everything they had. They played excellent out there. And Clarinda, I mean, they did everything they could to try and win that. I saw absolutely excellent defense out there, and it just came down to kind of a game of errors at times.
And tremendous effort, Derek. Tremendous effort on the part of the Cardinals, absolutely. And that's exactly the kind of volleyball that you would expect here in this regional final. That's exactly what you would expect. It was 3 sets, but, man, they were 3 hard-fought, scrappy, fun, exciting volleyball to broadcast and to watch, that's for sure. So, and we hope super great way to continue what has been an absolutely amazing season here for these girls. And I see the banner was handed out. I see Mr. Perrin, they're handing out those
regional champion medals.
Those medals that are certainly cool.
Yep.
So pretty cool. I see Carly's dad down there enjoying this as well.
You bet.
Folks kind of just hanging around and enjoying the moment. But Red Oak gets the victory here. It's the Rex's Plumbing postgame show. Red Oak comes out on top in 3 straight, 25-20, 25-22, 25-20. But, Derek, that felt like about 10 sets of volleyball. It was 3, but it felt like about 10. Just from all of the effort, and it was
pretty
awesome
for sure.
Absolutely. So hopefully we're going to have the opportunity to visit with a couple of players. Coach Montgomery getting a lot of high fives and hugs down there, as she should. So we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with the Rex's Plumbing postgame show right after this.
Pretty fantastic.
Welcome back. Yeah, pretty exciting night. Well, Derek has made his way down. Obviously,
he's in dad mode.
He's having a dad moment.
He's
down
in dad mode.
Celebrating with his family. And see Jan Castle Rainator, she's directing some traffic down there, Mel.
Putting everyone in their place, getting some photos. And so congratulations to the Red Oak Tigers. They will play first round at the state tournament on Tuesday,
Yes.
November 4th, and I think that they play at 10 or 10:20. I can't. I
get
think there's
that.
2. Yeah.
We'll get all that
but we do
information.
want to encourage folks that is election day.
Oh, we need to remember
so
that.
we do want to remind folks to vote absentee if you're planning to go to the state tournament. You've got the rest of this week and Monday.
Yep.
So you can take care of that at the Montgomery County Auditor's Office. We
Yes.
do just want to remind you that the Red Oak Tigers will play first round of state on Tuesday, November 4th in Coralville.
Yes.
Our first trip to Coralville, so that'll be fun.
You bet.
And again, thanks to all of the folks who have been watching with us online tonight. And that sponsorship brought to you by Shore Motor Company, Allensworth Heating and Cooling, Clarinda Regional Health Center, and Alley Pointer Maquetto Architecture.
Absolutely. Thanks to all of those sponsors that make it possible, all of our on-air sponsors as well that make it possible for us to be here. But a super fun night, 25-20, 25-22, 25-20. Red Oak gets the victory here tonight.
It felt tighter than that. I mean, it was tight volleyball, but it was very competitive. It was very, very good volleyball tonight.
And fun, tight volleyball. Clarinda led almost the entire second set.
You know, you almost felt like that set 2
Yeah.
was
Yeah, and we're gonna try to get Coach Montgomery's attention if we can to visit with. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back right after these messages. Tell me about tonight.
I mean, honestly, I thought, especially in the second set, we were down by a few points, but I think we've said it all year, like, it doesn't matter what situation we're in, we're always going to come back from it, and I don't feel like we ever look scared or down about any sets at all. I think in the whole game, we just had so much fun. We were swinging. We were letting every bad point go away, and our hustle was amazing tonight.
I would say absolutely your hustle was amazing. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think I've seen volleyball like that all year. So I thought you all played really well, but I don't know who you would comment on tonight because I thought everyone did their role tonight. Did they not?
Oh, I agree. I don't think there's anyone that. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that played bad.
Absolutely. So Jocelyn O'Neill, big night at the net, as well as Carly.
Yes.
Again, I would say the same thing. You guys were on. You were hustling. You were aggressive. In system, you were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Out of system, I think out of system is fun to watch.
I agree.
So,
Andy always comments on our out of system saying that we have the best in the Hawkeye 10 and basically the state. So I think we really focus that in practice. So that's one thing we're really proud of.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know who you would comment on tonight, but I thought everyone. But I do want.
I would say my sister.
I was gonna say.
I knew it.
Comment on your little sister.
Yeah.
She had some big hits over here.
She did, and she got a good pickup in. I think in a long rally.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would comment on her. She just took swings, and she didn't look like a freshman out there.
No.
So I'm just so proud of her.
Super fun.
Yes.
Emily Siebenecker. Emily, set after set, assist. I mean, talk to me what you saw out there tonight.
You know, I just saw a lot of hustle from everybody, and I felt like all the hitters had a really good job of, like, putting the ball down and placing it where you needed to go. And there's a difference between placing the ball and, like, hitting 10-foot line, and I think that we did really well at, like, hitting the ball. I think we just did a really good job at placing at, like, where they need to go.
Yeah. Okay, guys, senior year.
Yes.
Phenomenal season. You're all seniors. It has been super fun to broadcast. Talk to me a little bit about what this means to me to be champs, regional champs, and now going to state. Talk to me what this means to you guys, the team. You guys have played together for years and years and years. Talk to me what this means to you guys.
Oh my gosh, it means so much to us. Just for this team to like do all of this for us, especially our last year. I mean, our last game on this court, and that's what it was. I'm so proud of our team, and I think everyone stepped up at the perfect time, and I know they did it for us.
It was super fun. Jocelyn?
I would comment on the same thing. I think we all just played our hearts out, and I'm just really proud of all of us, and we played amazing.
Absolutely. Emily?
I just think it means everything. The fact that it's our senior year, too, and, like, we just come out and we play because we know how to play. Like, I don't think any of us was, like, scared or anything.
Yeah.
Like, we all had
trusted.
confidence. Yeah, we all, like, trusted each other.
One other thing. How was the crowd tonight?
It was
amazing. It was hot, though. Definitely.
It was awesome, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Carly Jenkins, Jocelyn O'Neill, and Emily Siebenecker. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Yes.
All right, there you go. And that was, again, Jocelyn O'Neill, Carly Jenkins, and Emily Siebenecker. Thank you, guys, for stopping up to visit with us. So super fun there, absolutely. And we have with us.
I'm going to talk because I told Melanie I would.
We have Coach Ramirez.
Hey, Aaron, how are you?
Coach Ramirez, how are you? So tell me what you saw, Coach.
I tell you what, I saw 6 girls on the floor at a time that were played for each other.
Yes.
Like, I can telling you, this season, from the moment we picked up a ball June 1st, these girls have played for each other, with each other, and they've had several high goals for their season, and I've just had the pleasure to be there along for the ride.
It's been fun.
It's been a miracle season for them. I'm not kidding.
I want you to put the coach hat aside for a second. Put the mom hat on.
Okay.
What's it mean to you because you hear Mario Ramirez a lot stepping into the libero row. She is so steady, so solid. Talk to me about what that means.
Well, this is her first year as libero.
Yeah.
She's always been through her seasons, even in club, the utility player that would step in wherever the team needed her.
Yeah.
During club season this winter, she played third degree club, and they put her in the libero spot, and they believed in her, and she has never looked back.
Oh, that's great.
Never looked back.
I thought tonight, and I told the girls that were up here earlier, in system, out of system, they were just solid tonight.
Yeah.
It's more from a spectator standpoint, out of system is super fun to watch.
Yeah,
because they're just unbelievable.
Well, the thing is, we do drills in practice that we practice out of system balls on purpose.
Yeah.
So that we are prepared be able to put a ball in play.
Yeah.
But they were putting balls down in play.
Yeah.
Like they just amaze me every single day. So
all right.
This means a lot. In 2020, I got to go to state with my older daughter as a freshman. And now we're going with my younger daughter as a junior.
That's
so
cool.
It's super awesome. So,
that is super cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, it's fun.
Yeah. I told Melanie I'd come up and talk to you. It's usually something I shy away from.
But not tonight.
Not tonight.
All right.
This was exciting.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Dana Ramirez with us there. Coach Ramirez and mother of Mario Ramirez. Derek?
I don't know what else to say. I'm just observing the great –
yes,
the great volleyball that's out here, and
and
the celebrations and the camaraderie, the family atmosphere. It's just pretty darn awesome.
A few tears as well. Coach Montgomery with us. All right, Coach, I think I have that headset turned on.
Oh,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Ooh, Coach.
Voice of an angel.
How was tonight, Coach?
I don't know. I want to know from Derek how it was up here.
Derek was on edge. He was edgy all night, Coach.
More like today.
The whole day was just like, hurry up and get here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
So,
like out of
Coach,
breath.
your girl, some of your seniors came up. They talk about playing with each other, for each other, the sense of camaraderie, the friendship that they have. Talk to me a little bit about this group. The game was great, but I want to hear about this group.
You know, I feel like when you take the second set was a really good example.
Oh, wow.
Of just the belief they have in each other. They've been in these big moments before all season long. And you have to have an awful lot of belief and trust in each other. At that point, what were we down? 22-17?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I think we're down, yeah.
I could not be more proud. These kids are a dream to coach. You can see the confidence on their face, even when things, weren't going their way. We, played from behind a little in that second set, survived their comeback in set 3. You just never seem to see them get rattled.
Yeah.
And I know they are. They felt the pressure. Obviously, you're in your home gym, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy. But I'm just so proud of them.
I can't think of a regional final game in my memory of my kids playing volleyball where there's been kind of just such an expectation that you should get this one coming into the game, and that's what had me on edge all day long. Like you can do it. We've done it all season long, faced the tough teams, and man, they went out and proved exactly that they deserve it. Yeah,
they did. I know. I could not be more proud. I mean, we knew it's wild because we've played about half and half of those green banners against an unknown team. But this is one of those situations where these kids have grown up playing against each other, so you just knew you were going to get everything they had. It was just about who was going to make the bigger plays, and I thought we had some fantastic digs and blocks in the early stages, which helped immensely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall as a team, Coach, I want you to comment on the overall as a team because, like you said, there were big hits, there were big digs. You knew what was across it. That's a good team across the net.
Absolutely.
They were down 5 or 6 points, set number 2.
Yep.
But they never seemed out of control. Talk to me about how is that something that just the team has as chemistry?
Oh yeah.
How does that happen?
It is, and when you're talking about the whole team, that front line of 3 kids that are slamming the ball, and kids like Puff and Sophie and Keely and Jocelyn and Marielle back there, they're only as good as our other attack that is across the net from us every single day in practice.
Yeah.
They're putting us in these positions that we can really just soar. So it also helps that Coach Sierra has a pretty good arm still on her.
I remember some big hits from Coach Sierra.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So
Coach, Tuesday,
haven't heard who and what.
We'll get all that information.
You know what? We're going to be ready for whoever comes our way.
Coach, one more comment. How about the crowd tonight?
Oh, my God. Playing in our home gym for that green banner is one of my top 10 moments in my life. It seriously, just the atmosphere was electric. The student section right behind us was fantastic. I don't know, I can't even describe what it felt like to play here.
Yeah.
To walk into our gym, we were on our schedule the whole, from the point, I think the girls would have come in at 3:15 if we would have let them. But, you're in your own locker room. You're going through your traditions every single game.
Regular routine.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And
just
it's packed to
amazing.
the rafters in here, Coach, tonight. And it was loud.
And we knew it would be.
Yeah.
We absolutely knew it would be. We knew Clarinda would travel well and get behind their kids. And so it was a great atmosphere.
Very good.
Yeah.
Coach, anything else you want to comment on from this team tonight? Make the trip, go watch.
Yeah.
Go, 10:20, 10. We'll get all the information.
It's either the 10 o'clock or the noon game, I feel like.
We'll get it.
Like
we'll get that.
that.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So, anything else, Coach?
I just, thanks to everyone who came out tonight, people that couldn't be here that were watching on the live stream. Thank you guys for making that possible.
I'd love to do it.
And being such a supportive crew behind the scenes for us.
It's so easy and so much fun to get to do this, what we get to do tonight.
Yeah,
so.
just getting to see them taking the pictures with the banner. And, I mean,
Thank you, Coach. From a parent and a fan, I mean, big time.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So it was super fun.
It's all them. I just am happy that they trust me enough to be on this ride with them.
Yeah.
So
very good. Coach, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Angie Montgomery, with us. And our thanks to Coach Montgomery for for coming and visiting with us. So we do appreciate it. Derek, it's the Rex's Plumbing post-game show. We didn't get the Southwestern Community stats from Coach Montgomery, but they were good for the Tigers. Can we say that?
I'm sure they were just as amazing as they've been all postseason. And I will. I'm going to wrap this up and say I'll see you in Coralville. At the MediaCom Arena there, and
you might need to go home and relax a little bit.
I'm going to go hold up that green banner with my kids and celebrate a little bit.
You need to do that.
And just thanks to all the fans online and here in the gym and everything. And we'll. I'm sure we'll talk tomorrow on logistics for making the trip to state.
We'll work it out. Derek, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Derek O'Neill with us, and again, our thanks.